John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take, and I'm here to tell you, pack your bags. We got another road trip coming, and we are going to have a great time. This might be the biggest weekend ever. We've got 2 museums to tour, maybe 3. We're going to have their dinners, we're going to have our fellowship, and then of course we're going to have the 2 model shows over the weekend. Here are all the details. Now I'm going to put the addresses on the screen for each location we have. They're going to be there not too long, but my suggestion is if you don't know where these places are, put the video on pause and write the address down. I'll put them down in the details below the video as well. So here's how the weekend's going to roll out. It will start on Friday, March 15th at the ACD Museum in Auburn, Indiana. Now, Kelly and I will arrive in Auburn. Actually, we're going to be staying in Fort Wayne. We'll be at the Spring Hill Suites in Fort Wayne. It's only about a 15-minute drive to the museum. We're going to arrive there Wednesday. I'm trying to arrange a tour of the Ford V8 Museum in Auburn as well. I'll have more details on that soon. But for now, Friday morning, the ACD Museum opens up at 10 a.m. We're going to get you into the museum. If you haven't been there, I know a lot of you have been there before, but if you haven't been there before, this place is fantastic. 2 incredibly large floors of contemporary and classic cars, just about everything you would ever want to see, and they are all absolutely beautiful. They're going to serve us lunch at 12 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a special presentation on the history of Auburn automobiles. Now, the entrance fee for this whole thing, including lunch, is going to be $37. But that will give us access to the museum all day long. You have the lunch, you get to attend this special lecture, and you also get to go to the National Automobile and Truck Museum, which is right there on the premises, just a couple hundred feet from the main entrance to the ACD Museum. And this is another place that is just chock full. It's huge, and it is chock full of antique trucks down in the basement. Up on the main display, they've got all sorts of cars, muscle cars, classic cars, cars from the 50s. They even, and you've seen it in the picture there, yep, it's true, they've got a future liner there, and you'll be able to get an up-close and personal look on it. Okay, once the day is done there, we will head to Chicago, and we will have dinner in Chicago at the Casa Margarita in LaGrange. Now, a couple of us went there last year. The food was absolutely fantastic. The service was over the top, and we had a really great time. Now, that'll be at 7 o'clock. There'll be some people going to meet there at 6 o'clock, but they promised to wait until we get there. Now, the great thing about going from Auburn to Chicago is there's a 1-hour time difference, so we've got a little bit of an advantage there. Then we will retire to our rooms. Kelly and I will be staying at the Holiday Inn Countryside. You know, there are all sorts of hotels available at very reasonable rates. We like the Holiday Inn Countryside because the Saturday show's there, and then we're right across the street from the Sunday show as well. Then Saturday morning, we will have the 143rd and Automobilia show. Now, this is supposed to be the largest and best one yet. It's the 5th annual automobile show put on by Jeff Lane. He does a great job of bringing the dealers in, and we have a really good time there. We'll have a Brooklyn 143rd, Forum 143rd table there. Kelly and I'll be there. We'll have some helpers. We'll be talking to folks, taking videos, taking pictures and everything. And I think we might see 1 or 2 new announcements. Now, last year we had a couple of model introductions that were pretty exciting. So all your favorite dealers are going to be there. We'll have a great time. Saturday night, we will have dinner at Aurelia's Pizza in LaGrange. Again, this is a place that we've been before. We're familiar with it. The fellowship and camaraderie is fantastic, and the food is really good. Now, we try to order group pizzas, but you can order off the menu as well. So if you're coming, you know, if you're going to be there on Friday, I need to know ahead of time. Let me know so that I can make the arrangements for the proper number of lunches to have at the ACD Museum. But we'd also like to know if you're coming to dinner on Friday night and Saturday. Just send me a note, respond to the video, whatever. Then Sunday morning, March 17th, we have the Countryside Collectors Classic Toy Show. Now, This show we've been going to for many years. Brooklyn has supported us for many years as well. We're going to have a Forum 43 hospitality booth there. All of your favorite dealers are going to be there. Maybe a couple new ones as well. I've already talked to Dave Gilbert of Toy Car Geek. He's coming up for the show. This will be his first show. And one of the things that he's going to do, because he's so excited about being at the show, he's going to be offering a discount for the weekend. Keep your eyes open. We'll have a code for you on that. That discount will probably run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it won't be just for the people that are at the show. It'll be for all of his customers. So I'm hoping to be able to get you updated on some of the specials, some of the other dealers we have. Now, of course, this show is... It's just a fantastic time. We've got most of the 143rd dealers grouped right there in the same area, so you'll be able to chat and talk and see everything that's available. Everybody brings out their very best stuff, and I'm really looking forward to this. So is Kelly. We're going to be doing a lot of interviews, taking a lot of pictures for those of you that can't make it there, and we're looking forward to sharing the weekend with you. After the show, there's a casual gathering at Rafferty's Irish Pub. You know, some of the folks get together and commiserate over the buys that they missed, compare notes on the models that they got, and it's a really good time, and their food is fantastic too. In particular, they got a great fish and chips. So we're looking forward to the weekend. This is the first year that Kelly's been able to join me for a couple of years now. We're looking forward. I hope some of you guys can bring your wives. So we had several wives on the trip last year, and we're looking forward to it. It's a great family time. So I just want to remind you, though, if you're going to be in Auburn, if you want to come to the museum, I need to know. I'll give you my contact information. You can contact me, you can email me, you can text me, you can IM me on Facebook, whatever. I just need to know if you're going to come so we can prepare the right number of lunches. And if we can arrange this tour on Thursday at the Ford V8 Museum, I'll need to know if you're going to be there as well so we can have them ready for our group. If you want to come to Auburn Thursday night, Kelly and I will be having dinner. We'd love to have you join us. So it's going to be a great weekend, March 15th through the 17th, perhaps March 14th through the 17th. I hope to see you there. If we don't, we're going to take a lot of pictures, we're going to do a lot of interviews, and we'll be able to record the entire weekend for you. Hey, this is my take on a weekend that we are calling Chicago Shenanigans. Chicago Shenanigans. We're just going to have a great time. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, give me a like down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Love to have you as a subscriber. We've got a lot more information coming down the pike. There'll be some updates coming too. Thanks for tuning in.